what's good? It's your boy, all rights reserved in the building. Czar, that is. We're going to take time to address because as of just now, shout out to All Urban Central, just released Bobby Shmurda's response to NBA Youngboy. He is the first and primary individual who has come out and exclusively addressed his comments on being the musician of the year and taking the year. I told you guys, I said this, and they're all sitting there quiet. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda for stepping up, making a statement, letting them know, look, what's your story, matter of fact? Now, this is what he's saying. He's saying everybody got a story where they came from, what they did. He's right. That is every artist thing. But I can't call it because then he goes into the narrative that I can't argue with. What's your story? You just out here wilding on the net, all this stuff going back and forth with artists. But what's your main story? And we already know the beginning parts of what a story, an introduction would be. But NBA Youngboy really hasn't had a chance to tell a story. There's been drama a lot for years he's been dealing with. But we know the beginning. He was in prison. He came out, got free. He got himself together, started sticking to music. We know that part. But we don't know the story on his, let's say, the thereafter, once he's out, before he was in. All that information is really a blank. So he chose to take that angle. Again, though, Smurder, you got to come with that music. So when you're coming at NBA Youngboy, you can't have a conversation with the NBA if you ain't dropping those hits. NBA Youngboy, now listen, this is according to the youth that entertain. He be dropping hits, and I can't argue it because the youth are loving his music. Like, I mean, and I know that you do your thing, but I'm looking to see who are you going to get a feature? Are you going to do a remix? How are you going to handle this? Because he's basically calling y'all out on music. So aside from his story, he's saying y'all ain't got the music to compete with him. Then he just came out with a mix with Quando Rondo. Now I'm looking for a repeat back. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. There is certain connections you can get that will get his attention indefinitely. As you know, he has some enemies, and I know that a lot of artists like linking up with people's enemies. Quando Rondo is allegedly an enemy of Little Dirt, and he's with him on this mixtape. So what are you going to do? How are you going to produce music? And I mean, they got to be bangers. Yo, NBA Youngboy's thing is jumping. That's word that's word everywhere. I can't lie. Dudes, bumping his music. I hear it everywhere. So that's what I'm trying to see. Who's going to step up and get their music out there to combat his music? Because they're running his thing. His streams, they're running it. I hear it. Like, you walk around, you ride down the street, you hear it. You're like, oh, that's the new Youngboy. Oh, shoot. It's like that. It really is. So I can't say nothing about Youngboy myself. But I'm looking to see which artists you made this declaration. So let's see you step up and take control of it. Because music is where he's at right now. Are you going to take the year to end the year well and take over the next year? Because he's claiming 2023 is his. So who got 2023? Who's going to end 2022 right? He just dropped a mixtape with Quando Rondo. I heard a few songs, but again, it's in rotation. That's what these kids want. They're playing it like crazy. So you gotta sell out the music like hotcakes if you're trying to compete. So I'm looking for you to come through with everything you're saying. I'm not doubting you, but I would like to see you make your music step up to your claims and your exclamations and what you're saying to him to provide that insight we need into the future of music. Because he, in a music tip, he's saying, who can compete with me? He said, who's going to even try and match me? He's saying you guys can't even try. This is insane. But props. Because we see the challenger, Bobby Shmurda, in classic Shmurda style, steps up and addresses the comments. And he's like, wait, who are you even? What happened? What's your story? Yeah, I see you getting a lot of things. Yeah, that blase blah, that in the street stuff. He says, I does that. So what are you bringing now? So that's crazy. He stepped up and addressed you on your terms at your game. So what's the response, young boy? What you got to say about this? What are you going to do? That's this the Schmurder talking. Bobby stepped up. He said he'd be out with billionaires, chilling with the men with the money. He said, we be just talking money. I ain't even worried about you guys for real. So what's your story? So I can address you at your level. He's trying to play you at your game, saying you want music, I'll bring the music. You want to say you make hits, I'll make hits. He's saying he got you on every level. So what's up? What y'all gonna do? Now here's the thing: we never heard a feature from Schmurda or NBA Youngboy, not even at the height of their careers. So this is interesting. Are they going to verse each other, or are they going to get together and make a song? How is it going to go? It could go either way. Either they're going to compete. So get what I'm saying. They can compete on the track, rapping at the same time to see who got it. Or they can go against each other to see whose music or single or album's going to hit better or hit harder. Let's see. There's many different ways this can go. This is the way the game should be. Friendly with the music, because y'all don't even know each other to beef. So where's the music at? He just dropped with Quando Rondo. Schmurda, who you going to link up with to make this hit? Who you going to link up with to compete? He just did that Quando thing that dropped earlier this week. What we got going? Let's see. Everybody, keep your fingers crossed. What's going to happen? Do you believe Schmurda's going to step up and show music that's going to rival NBA Youngboy? Can he do streams like NBA Youngboy? We already seen, remember, this man went platinum off of a couple songs. So we saw that he can do it. So what are we going to do? Bobby, you're up. All right, NBA Youngboy, get ready. He's ready, and he's coming for the kingdom, and he's coming for whatever you built up, your youth, your fan base. He's trying to impress them, and he's claiming that he got that, and he got the support to go through with it financially, saying he's chilling with billionaires. So what is this guy saying? Interesting. This is where music should be. All rights reserved.